Ladies, we went over the rules in the back. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard, but I want you to fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good. Step back. Good luck to both.
If you bet the no-touch gloves prop, go cash that ticket. We have been waiting so long, or so it seems, for this rivalry to be consummated. It shall be done tonight. Claudia Gadelha in her first UFC title fight against the champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟。补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Of the champion, that dropped her. Butterfly guard here for the champion, now in half guard. Gadelha, a very good position to black belt. Good work here from the champion, getting back to her feet so she could break the grip here.
It was Jędrzejczyk who had the knockdown in round 1 of their previous meeting. That was December 2014. Gadelha gets it tonight.
And that was a very close round as well. That knockout won her the round in what was a razor-close fight. Excellent work there by the champion, though. That's got to be huge for her confidence. Put in a bad grappling position, able to work her way up. Good head position here for the champ.
Well, as of today, for the first time since 2006, there are no Brazilian champions in the UFC. Gadelha trying to change that. Good combination by Jędrzejczyk.
I like the pressure of Gadelha, but she's got to let her hands go, work body and head. You don't want to let the champ get to the center of the octagon where she can really dictate the pace and rip out constant combinations. Good footwork, though, from Joanna.
Nice uppercut by the champion. Complete wrap-up of all the action from Vegas on our post-fight show tonight. Right after this main event on FS1. You can also watch it live on Fox Sports Go. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
The champion feels like 5 rounds really benefits her. Thinks that Claudia will fade. But looking at Claudia's last fight against Jessica Aguilar, she had very good pace in the 3rd round. Granted, not a 5-round fight, but she maintained an excellent pace in that fight, did an awful lot of striking, showed some improvements. So double underhooks here, looking for another takedown. And there you get a look at just how strong Claudia Gadelha is.
Jędrzejczyk has stuffed the takedowns of almost everybody in her career, with the exception of Gadelha. We mentioned landed 7 the first time, 2 for 2 artificially out of the chute tonight.
Excellent start here. She's landing good, effective ground strikes here with some pop on her. Joanna doing a nice job creating some space. She's got a left underhook. Good work from Joanna to get back to the fence, start working back to her feet. And she knew, she expected this. She knew she was going to get a heavy dose of pressure, constant clinch work. Worked in a nice elbow, but Claudia responds with one of her own.
Big deep breath from the champion, back to the center of the octagon now with 90 seconds to go in round 1. Inside leg kick is there for Muay Thai practitioner Jędrzejczyk. She'll continue to work off of what is a very crisp jab.
And see the difference in the hand speed. It jumps off the page. Joanna's hand speed on a totally different level. Nice front kick. You can see a lot of that wrestling, it sucks away the gas tank. Claudia is still trying to recover from the repeated takedown attempts.
And the pressure just never stops coming. You see head strike advantage for Gadelha, a lot of those on the ground, but Jędrzejczyk in perpetual motion.
And the champ's gonna have to land more, and she have to do a little bit more if she wants to try and steal this round after being taken down twice and dropped at the start of the round.
Nice counter left by Gedalia. First round winding down here. Jędrzejczyk continuing to go back to that push kick, and it's there.
I'll tell you, a lot of people throw that front kick just to create some distance. Not the champ, man. She digs it into your solar plexus, trying to knock the wind out of it.
Again, a good counter from Gedalia.
Nice left hand from Gedalia.
Both fighters landing down the stretch. Round 2 next.
Here's a look at the left hand that dropped the champion right at the start of the round. Allow Gedalia to start her wrestling and her pressure.
Right. Get up.
And of course, the first thing out of her chief corner, Andre Pederneiras' mouth, was you always got to be moving. Certainly they respect the strikes that are coming back their way from Poland's Jędrzejczyk.
Certainly, we saw the champ start to get a rhythm at the end of that round, and she's come out fast and furious here in round 2. Stops the initial takedown attempt, but Gedalia has double underhooks. We saw her use those to rip Joanna down to the ground in the middle of round 1.
Nice clinch strikes here by Gedalia.
Very nice work. Failed on the takedown attempt, but used it to land an elbow and a right hook. And this kind of clinch work is tough. It is a grind, exhausting. And very nice work there from Gedalia. We talked about the diversity in her takedown attempts, from body locks to shots, single legs, double legs. Excellent wrestling.
No, don't hit the back of the head.
Gedalia, 7 of 16 on the takedown attempts in the first meeting, 43%, 3 of 3 out of the shoot tonight.
And she's attacking that post hand, that left hand of Joanna. She's trying to use that to get her hips to the fence. And I like how effective, even when she may lose position, Gedalia doing an awful lot of striking mixed with her grappling here tonight. These are good, hard shots here. And Joanna choosing not to block them because she needs that left arm to post. But look at the right leg of the champion. Claudia Gedalia has it wrapped up and straight. She's keeping hip pressure on the knee, and that's stopping the potential get-up of the champion. Excellent technique.
She's also got that right arm somewhat trapped.
These are the small refinements needed to hold the champion down like she couldn't do in the first meeting.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Crowd pops as Jędrzejczyk gets back to her feet and lands an elbow on the inside.
Watch fingers.
Double underhooks again for Claudia Gedalia. Joanna has had a really hard time pummeling underhooks and winning the small battles of this clinch game. She's got to free her right leg here and use her left hand to separate and push away the head of Claudia Gedalia.
Hold it tight. There you go, Claudia.
Gedalia very accurate, making these little pot shots count.
She has. She's been so active. Hey, the takedown's not there for me. It's let me punch you until I can get you to move, and then I get your feet in the position I want to finish the takedown.
Fingers. There you go.
And we talk so much about Jędrzejczyk and her activity. Gedalia, very busy striker as well. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
And this is grueling for both women. Really tough style of fight. Wears the arms out. Joanna is able to create some space. She drops her hips just in time. Good defense so far from Joanna, but again, it's Claudia pressing the action, controlling her, freeing the right hand to land some strikes.
Pretty good elbow by Jędrzejczyk.
And we've seen Travis Brown, who fights tomorrow night, he's finished 2 heavyweights with those elbows.
Yep, pin the foot in between the canvas and the fence. Nice angle on the elbow there.
And you want to get creative. She knows she's not going to get much room, so she's going to land any strikes she can.
Battle for position here.
Excellent work from the champ, who's now on top. Gedalia going to try and roll to a leg lock, maybe use that to get back to her feet. Nice elbows landed by the champion, who's looking for a Darce choke here. Easily defended and stopped from Gedalia.
Jędrzejczyk says she's been working a lot on new jiu-jitsu techniques. It wouldn't appear to be her advantage in this fight. Under 1 minute now in round 2 of a possible 5.
30 sekund, nie daj rzucić, nie daj balans, balans, bardzo dobrze.
Underhook here for Gedalia.
The champion's doing a better job of defending the takedowns here, but she's still really struggling to separate, get herself out of the clinch, at least get her back off the fence.
Gedalia maintaining the body lock here. Good way to mute that potent offense of Jędrzejczyk.
Now the champion has control, the right wrist. We'll see if she can use that and get her back on the fence, and she does. 10 seconds for her to unload.
And Gedalia better move. Don't want to be a standing target in front of Jędrzejczyk. 10 minutes down.
No second to get the takedown, sneaks in a nice elbow there, left hook. Goes right back to the body lock here. Able to turn the corner, lace the left leg behind, and then here's that nice ground and pound. Traps the post arm. And then here, nice judo work from the champ. Able to keep her top position here and get on top for a second. Gedalia shaking her arms out there and walking like she's got some heavy legs. It's easy for me to say the key is constant pressure, but you know, to execute the kind of game plan Gedalia is executing, it takes a tremendous amount of cardio.
Jędrzejczyk snapping off the jab here. Nice combination, able to land.
And that's what she's known for. You send one punch her way, she rips 3 back at you. Look for the champ to start working the body a little bit if she thinks the challenger's a little tired. Nice left hook there, though, from Gedalia.
After the overhand right hand landed. So Gedalia has found her range consistently. Unofficially, has landed over 60 total strikes already.
And again, a very well-timed right hand. Gedalia's counters are outstanding, and the timing of that takedown as well.
So make it 4 takedowns for Gedalia. Pretty good get up here for Jędrzejczyk.
That is disheartening for the challenger. You know, looking in the corner of Joanna, she was not breathing very heavy at all. She's a very well-conditioned athlete. One similar style takedown, but this time Gedalia is able to roll through. You see that a lot when you see judo throws attempted. Now we're seeing some deep breaths from the champion.
So Gedalia has now landed 4 or more takedowns in all 4 of her UFC fights.
She's got her hands connected. We'll see if she looks just to grab the waist, free that left hand, and land some of those strikes, or maybe even sneak in another elbow. But the champion's had a really hard time getting her back off the fence in this fight. Sneaks in a nice right elbow there. Instead of making space to create elbows, she's got to make enough space that she can dig an underhook, get her back off the fence, and she does it. Nicely done, lands a knee to the body as well. Over a nice right elbow from Gedalia.
And as soon as there's separation, champion starts throwing. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Some very deep breaths from the challenger. And now the champion's starting to work the body. She is going to force Gedalia to dig deep here. The pressure has stopped. She's got Gedalia standing in one place. Feet are flat.
Nice counter right hand from Gedalia, but Jędrzejczyk starting to find her range.
And it eats 3 in return for it. Look how fast that jab is.
Just such a natural striker. Beautiful combination there. Cardio for days.
She throws a straight jab cross, and before that third left hand comes out, she switches angles and gets it, sneaks it right between the defense. Just some really elite level striking from the champion.
Again, nice stick and move there. Gedalia might have caught her on the way out.
Man, Gedalia's trying to catch her breath here from all that wrestling, but she still has some good timing on her right hand. She's waiting for the right counter opportunities. And if I'm the champion, I am digging to the body. Every chance I get, another takedown for Gedalia.
Jędrzejczyk getting a little bit over-aggressive there. Gedalia made her pay for it. But the pressure from the champion just never stops. It is a lot to deal with.
Well, the interesting thing here is if Gedalia can complete this, ride her out a little more, and she may not need to. Who knows what those judges' scorecards are, but she could potentially be up 3 rounds to none.
Right.
And now look, it's the champ reversing position now. She's going to unload. Certainly the champion has landed the most effective strikes here. And now it looks like the momentum has totally shifted.
How about the body language from Young Jacek? Said, get up! Back to the center of the octagon now. Gadelha, though, would appear, to your point, to be winning this fight.
With 5-round championship fights, winning the first 2 rounds doesn't matter. You got to be able to close. Oh, another nice right-left combination from the champ.
Gadelha covering up here, don't want to be... Oh,
she's an elbow
from Gadelha! Knocks Young Jacek down briefly. Great recovery there by the champion. But Gadelha, man, showing you a champion's heart as well tonight.
Absolutely. And I've seen fighters before in 5-round fights. They're tired late from 3rd round. They find their second win in the championship rounds. A nice elbows from the champ. Oh, returned by Gadelha.
Gadelha with a big, deep breath. She'd be wise to start to circle.
It is tough. She is tired right now, leaving her feet in the same spot. Oh, nice left hook, though, to close the round.
What a round. What a round.
Let's take a look at the elbow landed by Claudia Gadelha. Rotates around, hits her there. Doesn't look like a knockdown. Looks like the champ was just got a little off balance there. There's a nice elbow from the champ here.
Only one loss for these 2 fighters. That was Gadelha against Young Jacek, and you see why the champion is undefeated. Even while experiencing adversity tonight, you do feel like she's in control of the fight.
Man.
Vicious combo there.
Round 4, and this woman looks like she's just getting warmed up.
Barely breathing heavy.
And she is so fast, very quick. And watch as she lands strikes, quickly gets out, either moves straight back out of range or rotates off on an angle. High-level stuff. Switching stances mid-combination. But she's got to be wary because as this happens several times, Gadelha level changes and blows through with a double leg.
And now Young Jacek starting to widen the gap in terms of these significant strikes landed, 95-29. Gadelha's had a couple knockdowns, 6 takedowns secured. A definite bounce in the step of the champion here, trying to work into striking range.
And you just have to wonder if Gadelha has it in the gas tank to repeat what she's been able to do early in this fight with that constant pressure and all those consistent and relentless takedown attempts. It takes a ton of energy. Just don't know if she's got any more in her to execute like that.
And you do really wonder, what is it going to take to break someone like Young Jacek? You can take her down, knock her down, and still fresh as a daisy.
You can't. When you get a special fighter like this, it's that mentally tough. You can't. The only way you break them is you just have to knock them out. They're still human. They can't help that, but you're not going to break the heart of either of these women.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Gadelha pressing forward, trying to get into the pocket.
Excellent footwork from the champion. Beautiful hand speed.
Nice stick and move there by Young Jacek.
She's changing stances often, consistently moving, and we haven't seen a takedown attempt yet from Gadelha here in round 4. Flush right hand landed by the champ. And a nice left hook from Gadelha.
After an elbow from Young Jacek, opened up a little cut under the left eye of Gadelha.
Gadelha lands well when Joanna stays in the pocket at the end of her combinations. That's exactly what Gadelha should be looking to do. At the end of these combinations, look and see if she can get her in the tie clinch.
I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
And coupled with the footwork. She's no longer there for that explosive takedown attempt from Gadelha. And now Gadelha is just eating punches left and right.
Oohs and ahs from the crowd every step of the way. Another 1-2 for Young Jacek.
And the counters are coming slower and slower from Gadelha.
Most dominant round for the champion here, the 4th, under 2 minutes to go.
Sometimes we don't see the champ going to the body a little bit more. You know your opponent's tired, exploit it.
Big round 3 and now round 4 for the reigning defending champion.
Those only show strikes. There were several takedowns for Gadelha in round 3 as well. Excellent jab.
Big overhand
huge right hand.
Gadelha lands, young Jacek does as well. Just over a minute to go here in round 4.
The champ is chopping down that lead leg of Gadelha.
Takedown will be useful for Gadelha here to try to stem the tide.
And I just don't know if she's got it in the tank right now. Oh, these punches are starting to take a toll. Joanna is really loading up on these shots, sitting down on her punches.
And now the elbow. Counter right hand has been there for Gadelha, but the volume of young Jacek just way too much here in this 4th round.
And Gadelha's punches are coming slower and slower, and now, really in the last 2 minutes, the champ has gone to the body repeatedly. You saw it in the back and forth banner from these two, though. Joanna pointed to his side and says, don't leave it in the hands of the judges. I think she'd be smart as a champion to go for the finish here.
Well,
you know, that 3rd round, she certainly outstruck Gadelha. Most likely won the 3rd round, but you never know. Oh, it's the work of the champion. Front kick, 3 punches afterwards. Switching stances, getting in, getting out, and you can see just how slow the counter punches are coming back from Gadelha.
Hey! Right here. Hey! Step back.
Young Jacek going over, being a good sport there. Gadelha says, let's hold off on that maybe until these final 5 minutes are in the books. We'll see if Gadelha can get the takedown the Pederneiras had asked for. Could very well be 2-2 heading into this 5th and final round.
Hey, she's got to dig deep. Oh, beautiful combination for the champion while she's backing up.
Well, the truly elite strikers in the UFC can land while backing up. She is certainly among them. And again, 5th round of a championship fight. The body language, I mean...
She looks like she can go 7 rounds
right now.
That's what we talked about. We said she doesn't act like someone who's reached the pinnacle. I mean, she trains, she works, she's got the mindset of a challenger, someone who's got a chip on her shoulder. Yeah. Reminds me a lot of the bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. Just never gets comfortable, never accepts where they are, always believes they can do better. And another gorgeous combination from Joanna. Take that attempt from Gadelha. She's got double underhook. She's been able to take her down from here several times before. Does she have enough strength and energy left to do it?
Under 4 minutes to go in this UFC Strawweight Championship. Young Jacek using the fence to her advantage.
Well, nice work there from Gadelha, trying to kick the feet up. She try and pull her back off the fence. Maybe go the other direction and trip her the other side. Just an outstanding fight. Several momentum changes.
Watch your fingers. There you go, Joanna.
Joanna working hard defensively here, Brian, to stay upright.
And she's pushing away the head, but she's still in a difficult position here. Claudia's got the hands clenched. Now she loosens up the grip. And she's off.
Nice job by Gadelha to get that right hand up, but the head kick still rattled her a bit. 3 minutes to go.
We saw some great timing on the right hand to Gadelha. She's got to look for opportunities. There's one. But still, her best bet towards victory is to find a well-timed takedown here in the midst of one of the combinations from the champion. But it's very difficult to do when she's moving her feet like that and striking at range.
Young Jacek coming up on landing nearly 200 significant strikes.
just a machine, and how quick she does it. When you can get your hands out and back that fast, it makes sprawling and defending takedowns that much easier. Beautiful right hand there from Joanna.
And she gets out of harm's way to evade the return shot from Gadelha. Nice left hand there by the Brazilian. The Brazilian's corner imploring her to press forward. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Yeah, Claudia Gadelha has shown just how tough she is. She's seen some big punches. Keeps moving forward. Good job by the champion, rotating her back off the fence.
Don't forget, as soon as this main event is over, a recap of all the action from Vegas on the post-fight show right after this main event here on FS1, or watch it live on Fox Sports Go.
Champ trying to take the back of Gadelha. Excellent elbows from Joanna. Champion's corner telling her back away, force her to stand up. Smartly done by the champ.
Back to the center of the octagon now. 80 seconds remain.
Nice right hand there from Gadelha. Good timing again.
Not the sting maybe that was on her punches earlier, but she landed under 1 minute to go. Fifth and final round to decide this UFC Strawweight Championship. Young Jacek working effectively off of that jab once again.
Well, we've seen the champion dominate. Now tonight we saw her overcome some adversity in the earlier rounds and be very dominant here in the championship rounds.
Neither one of these fighters has ever been finished. Gadelha showing off quite a chin. Huge right followed by a left. Punches in bunches, elbows mixed in. You're seeing the entire arsenal of Joanna Jędrzejczyk tonight.
Oh, beautiful elbow. May have cut Claudia again. Good defense here from the champion, and stand up and cheer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-46, 48-45, and 48-46 for the winner by unanimous decision as